I was in Beverly Hills, a steakhouse called Mastro Steakhouse. I did a porterhouse for two at Mastro's, and I split it with somebody, and the other person that I split it with really didn't do too good of a job on it. They didn't have much to eat. Usually I would eat the whole damn thing, but we had a lot of sides going on. We were all having a good time. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and take the steak home. And I wanted to take the steak home because a good steak is a good steak, and you're only as good as your last steak. So I said, you know what? I got to take this sucker home. Still a lot of steak left. Big old tomahawk, okay? We had a porterhouse, and then there was a tomahawk. I get stuck with the tomahawk, which is no big deal. But I said, you know what? I see this homeless guy when I walk out of the steakhouse. And as much as I wanted the steak, he said, you know what, I'm going to treat this guy. I bet this guy hasn't had a good tomahawk steak in a long time. This thing had to be about $95, $100 minimum. It was a work event, so thankfully I never saw that bill. But this was an expensive tomahawk steak. You still got the bone sticking out of it. It's like popping, this fighting its way through the styrofoam that they give you to take it home in. It's ridiculous that they give you the tomahawk steak in that styrofoam. It really is. It's like trying to put a horse in a closet. Like you just don't do it. It just doesn't fit. The horse needs a barn. It needs space to roam around. So does the tomahawk steak. But I give this guy the steak. I say, I'm going to do the next thing. I give the homeless guy a steak that's in the middle of Beverly Hills. He looks at the steak and he goes, you didn't get any sides? You know what, sir? I couldn't believe it. I said, yeah, you know what? I did get sides. I ate them, if you don't mind. My apologies for not ordering another $18 side of mashed potatoes that you could enjoy with your tomahawk steak. I got pissed. It's like when you're driving on the street and you let somebody go and they don't even wave. You kind of regret letting them go. I regret it. I regretted giving this guy the steak. I said, only in Beverly Hills can you hand a homeless person a steak and they're going to complain because you didn't give them any sides. It's like the guy wanted a thing of key lime pie to go with it. A good palate cleanser before he has an espresso martini to finish off his night. I couldn't believe this shit.